in that area, we're doing what is a bypass of some existing community step tanks, and the reason for that is to reduce our energy consumption need in a time of a prolonged power outage. If we have a prolonged power outage in that area, those pumps won't keep up with the flow in other areas, sewage flow in other areas, and there's a potential for a spill event, and it's something that we're not interested in ever having happen. So we're making those community step tanks that use power and have to pump the sewage. We're making that into a gravity line, so there won't be the need to pump the sewage and have that potential overflow situation.
Now, Kevin, does that involve an SID for folks who have these pumps?
It does not. No, this is all funded through our sewer program, and so the residents in the area don't actually pay into any kind of special improvement district that you mentioned.
Okay. So now, how long will this all take, or is there a timeline to get it all finished?
Yeah, I think the Linda Vista sewer project is planned to end in September, and so we've got another couple months of construction activity. But the contractor, the contractor Ellis Jensen is moving along well and making good progress.
All right. Now, the other thing you and I talked about was all the blue pipes that are lining Brooks Street right now. Folks are wondering what in the world that's all about.
Yeah, so that's another one of our sewer projects, and that is to basically expand our capacity to serve all of the residents, the new residents, future residents in the Miller Creek area and Linda Vista area. So it's basically a new pipe to upsize the capacity in order to serve folks that are going to be living out there in the future. And so those big blue pipes are sewer mains, not water mains. Sometimes that water mains are also blue. And what those are is a force main system that will transmit sewage flow from the Miller Creek pump station that is adjacent to or near the Linda Vista Golf Course, and it will extend that force main system into Reserve Street. And so that's what those pipes are doing out on the ground.
Gotcha. All right. Now, you had mentioned some other things that the Montana Department of Highways is doing that also kind of dovetails with what's happening here.
Yeah, so MDT is working on a couple of projects. They have one that is a lighting project that will get started after the sewer mains are constructed below ground. They're going to put in some luminaires and some light pole bases and actually light a section of Brook Street between Lower Miller Creek Road, Miller Creek Road, and I think they're going down to either Reserve or even down to Paxson. I don't know the entire scope of their project where it extends to, but certainly that section between Reserve Street and Miller Creek Road is getting lights. And then their other project is a pavement preservation project, which they are working on a new surface to Highway 93 from Missoula to Lolo, and with that improvement, they're having to make some upgrades to the sidewalk and the curb ramps at the intersections, and so that's why that concrete work is being done.
Well, all this has got to mean really good news for local workers. I mean, I imagine almost all these folks are local folks that are working on these projects, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've got most of the construction crews within the city busy right now. So, no, that's a good thing, and it's been a change from past years where maybe some of the construction companies weren't as busy as they'd like to be. But certainly we've, between the city of Missoula, the Montana Department of Transportation, and some other agencies, we've really got Missoula being upgraded right now as far as public infrastructure goes. So.
Well, now, Kevin, real quick, I know this may be asking a lot, but what is the total budget of all these projects?
Well, the sewer projects are in the area of $600,000 and $800,000, so it's roughly about $1.5 million for the sewer projects I mentioned. The projects that MDT is doing, I don't know exactly what their budgets are or what their planned expenditures are, but I imagine it's in the area of $1 million. So quite a bit of money is being put into this particular area of town right now, and actually in all areas of town we have some other projects in other areas certainly, and we just ask that folks bear with the construction during the summer season. I know we have a short construction season, so we kind of have to fit a lot in, but our community is going to be better for it next year and the following year. So.